All right, so you're getting into the keyboard community and you want to know what lubing your Switch actually does and how to do it. Well, that's what I'm going to be going over in this video. And so here's a before test of my matcha or KTT matcha green switches before I lube them, and I will have it after at the end of the video. All right, you've heard the before of my keyboard before it's lubed with the tape mod. So let's go ahead and get to the switches. So first you need to take all your switches out of your board. And so what I do is I get a white paper towel or just a paper towel. And then I get my Crytox 205 grade 0 lube and my 4 bowls, so it's a lot easier to separate. Then I get a stem holder because it makes it a lot easier. Next I get a brush, pretty tiny one. You know, switches aren't that big. Then I get my select choice of switches. I had these, but I didn't really use them. Then you get your board and then your switch opener. That could be kale or cherry. And so what I do first is I get my switch opener, and I'm using the cherry side since my KTT matchas are cherry profile. So I get all my switches, and yes, I will be using my cherry matchas in this video. Forgot to say that. So since these are cherry, I'm gonna go ahead and use the cherry side. And cherry has 4 stems, 4 little legs that I have to pry open with my switch opener. And so you lightly push until you hear a click. Go. And then you will kind of pry your switch open, not too hard, but just enough so it opens. And so you see me just separating all my switches here using my 4 bowls that I told you about. It makes it so much easier. You will be lubing 3 parts of your switch today: your stem, your springs, and your bottom housing. So first, let's start with the bottom housing. What I do is I get a light layer of lube on my little paintbrush, as you'll see in a second. Go getting a light layer, not too much, as I don't want to over lube the switch to make it sound slushy or just not good at all. And so first, you're gonna want to lube these sliders. If I can get to it, you're gonna want to lube the sliders on these sides about 3 times, but I don't know. I kind of really do that. Yeah, I lube it there, and then I go around the world, and you can go inside the little housing if you want. That is up to you. I don't really care. And there are, on your actuation point, which is a little gold thingy, there's little bumps you can lube. I do it, and I don't know what difference it makes, but I like doing it. And so a really easy way to lube your springs is bag lubing them. That's what we call it. And so you're gonna need 3 lube full dots of lube inside your bag, which you can get with your little brush. And you get all of your springs, and you just place them in the bag. And in a second, you're gonna see me violently shaking it. That's so it's evenly coated, and you want to make sure that you have enough lube and that everything is coated. I shake for around 3 minutes just to make sure it's all evenly coated. And so you see me violently shaking. I leave some air in the bag so it kind of bounces around a lot easier. You can see my springs kind of get tangled up, but you can kind of just move it around so it gets untangled. See, I'm getting lube on every single spring, evenly coated. I just shake for a while. And so now I'm going to show you how to lube your stem. And so there you see my stem holder being put to work. It's a lot easier to use the stem holder. Of course, I know some just don't want to spend money on it, but with the kit I got, I'll link in the description. It's really worth it. So you're going to evenly and thinly coat each side of your top housing or stem. and you don't want too much, but I do all 4 sides, and then I go right in the middle and go around the world again. And you can lube the tiny little sliders on the sides, but I don't usually do it, but in here I did. And so when you have your springs back on your bottom housing, and putting your switch back together, this is one thing you really want to make sure of. So as you can see, there's the gold little actuation point, and on your stem there should be those 2 legs right there, and so you want those pointing towards the little stem or gold actuation point, so that your switch actually actuates and it works. And so that's about it for putting your switch back together, except for the top housing, which I'll show you in a little bit. So here's one more demonstration. You can see that those stems are on the gold side plate. If my hand moves down, there you go. And so you want the round side of your switch to go on the same side as all 3 of those things. And then you can firmly but gently push your switch together until you hear it click. So that is it for lubing your switches. This is a very long and tedious process, but here is the after of lubing my switches, and I hope you enjoy. All right, that's all I got for you guys today. Please show me some support by liking and subscribing. I want to keep doing this, but you know, my parents don't really, they're not fond of me spending a lot of money on this hobby, but the more support you show, the more I'll be able to convince them. But anyways, thank you for watching this video, and tell me if you guys have any questions, or if you just have anything you want to know about keyboards, and I'll try to answer it for you by responding as fast as I can. All right, thank you for watching.